Hello, and welcome to another episode of Broadcast Gaming Talk. This is the sixth part of my reading of Gameinformer's Sword and Shield article, and so let's jump right into it. Creating a Pokemon. With over 800 Pokemon currently in the National Pokedex, the series is bound to eclipse the 1,000 mark either this generation or the following one. With so many distinct designs and styles, it's remarkable the team can continue churning them out the way it has over the last couple decades. The process of creating a Pokemon is an intense one, often beginning with a simple request to an artist. These requests are often saying they need a concept of a Pokemon for a particular scenario or are looking for a specific direction for a new creature. From there, the artist creates quick sketches with few details which are shown to the team requesting to see if they're heading in the correct direction. The groups iterate on the design based on feedback, with the gaps getting longer and longer each time as the artist adds more and more detail with each iteration. For art director James Turner, who has been designing Pokemon since Gen 5, one of the major challenges is coming up with something that hasn't been seen yet in the series. There's a lot of Pokemon, Turner says. To me, it's like trying to park in a really crowded car park or something. You're going this way, there's a car there. You're going that way, there's a car. You're trying to find some unique space. This color scheme has been used before. This animal has been used before. You're trying to find something unique. That's important. On top of that, it's important that every aspect of a Pokemon's design has potential real-world functionality and logic behind it. You can't just come up with a cool-looking design or a cute-looking design that hasn't got any logic behind it, Turner says. This Pokemon has these cool big horns, but it looks mean and tough. But why wouldn't it have these horns? How does it live? How does it exist in the environment? That's really important. If there's no meaning behind the decorations, then they're not really necessary for the design. We have to think about how this creature exists in the world and how it lives in the world. As part of this process, only a very small percent of concepted Pokemon make it into the final lineup of creatures. According to Turner, it's close to 2 or 3 out of every 10 Pokemon drawn make that into the game. However, once a concepted Pokemon makes it to a certain point down the design path, it's rare they're outright stopped. Many of these concerns are addressed in meetings where the teams come together and determine which concepted Pokemon are in the game and which are out. It's not always about the design of the Pokemon in question. Sometimes it's about the game already having a new electric or having a new or rock type Pokemon and not needing another. There are really quite detailed opinions about that kind of stuff, Turner says. When you see a Pokemon at first, you think, oh, that's a cool design. But then if you start to think about it logically, why would it exist in this world and what role would it have? Even though they are cool designs, there can be opinions that come up that makes it actually that doesn't quite fit within what we want to do this time around. There are a lot of detailed discussions. For those Pokemon that don't make it into the game, there's good news. The rejected designs are often turned in later games. People submit designs for one generation and they don't get it approved, Turner says. It might be just because it doesn't fit within that region, or it might be because the idea is not fully cooked yet. So they'll go away with that design, and then the next region the game will start and they'll bring it back, and maybe they've modified it a little bit, or maybe it fits better within the lineup and those designs go ahead. I've seen them become final Pokemon within certain games. And that's the end of part 6. That's all I have to say, so thanks for listening, and goodbye.